Amen Thompson's jump to stardom is happening right in front of our eyes. He's an unfinished product offensively, but he showcases flashes of being special on that end of the floor in many different ways. Get this, in 6 starts this season, he's averaging 17.7 points, 10.7 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 1.5 steals, and 2.3 blocks per game. The Rockets have a 5-1 record in those games. These are the types of plays that you see from him and say, my goodness, look at him. Sky for the rebound. Already one of the best rebounders in the league. So he's listed as a guard on NBA.com. He's 6'7", easily can make an argument that he's a forward. But among guards, he leads them with 2.6 offensive rebounds per game. He's top 5 in defensive rebounds for guards as well. And among forwards, he's still top 10 in offensive rebounding. But back to the play. Then he flies up the court as an initiator, Euro-stepping his way around LeBron and hits the floater with ease. Again, in the second half, he's going coast to coast. Look at his long strides to get to the basket while absorbing contact and not getting affected by it. He's such a talented driver, averaging 5 drives per game, shooting 47.9% from the field in that situation. And when he gets into the restricted area, it's over. 4.4 field goals attempted per game in the restricted area for him, while shooting 74.5% from that region. This was my favorite play of the night. Jayshawn Tate setting the screen. At this point, Austin Reeves is probably screaming at Hachimura, screen right, screen right. Wicked crossover right to left. Now the screen works to perfection. And when he picks up this much speed, it's over. Look at the elevation. He's so high. Anthony Davis, one of the best rim protectors, one of the longest, tallest players in the league. His contest does not matter. And as you can tell, these Thompson twins really just float in the air when they jump. And when they are ascending with speed, he's going to get higher than every possible contest you could imagine, which gives him a huge advantage. This helps him as a cutter. He's basically like a 7-footer in the cutting situation. He's averaging 1.23 points per possession as a cutter. To put that in perspective, Rudy Gobert averages 1.29. Miles Turner, 1.27. So although he's not providing spacing off ball as a shooter, he's providing vertical spacing because he's a lob threat, and he must be accounted for off the rock because if the defense opens up a cutting lane for him consistently, he's going to make you pay in a matter of seconds because he catches and he's immediately off the ground at the rim, finishing with a slamma-jamma. And one of his biggest buckets came in the third quarter. The first action didn't work, so Thompson has to save the day. So he gets a handoff with his big man. As you can see, the defense will pretty much go under every screen he's a part of. So they just switch it. But the thing is, he plays with no fear. He's driving right at Anthony Davis with confidence. That can get him into trouble at times, but here it works out. My dude created contact, pushed AD off his spot to create some open space for his floater. That's an underrated play. Not many players have the balls or even the ability to attempt something like that successfully against Anthony Davis. And his floater is really reliable. According to NBA.com, he has shot 31 floaters this season. He has hit 15 of them, which would be good for 48% from the field. But now we see his versatility. This is what he has to do to find a way to make an impact when teams disrespect him and give him all the space in the world when he's on the ball. Look at LeBron. So the Rockets counter, pass to Fred, and Amen is screening immediately. Now LeBron has to show on Fred, opening up the roll. It's Anthony Davis versus Amen Thompson at the rim. He starts here and finishes here. Just unreal athleticism. Not many players getting above AD in that situation. Not only does he get above him, but he gets the easiest layup of his life. He just has to, scoop it in. And then one of the biggest plays of the game, his rebounding that we mentioned at the beginning of the video comes into play. Everyone else is looking up at him as he's dunking the rock. As you have seen throughout this whole entire video, he has impacted the game versus the Lakers in so many different ways offensively. Overall, I made it a point to just focus on his offense in this video because his potential on that end gets overshadowed by the fact he's a generational defender. And in my opinion, the Rockets must continue to unleash him, give him more responsibility offensively on the ball every now and again. It's not always going to look pretty. He's going to struggle at times, but he's proven the more you trust him, the more freedom you give him, it's more likely you're going to get great results. Let me know your thoughts below on Thompson's future and potential.